If you're in the market for a luxury handbag or any other luxury item, you may be wondering, should I be buying this item brand new from the store, or could it be better for me to look at the pre-loved market? I'll let you know what situations where it's better to buy new or where it's better to buy pre-loved. And make sure you watch this video through to the end because I have partnered with one of my absolute favorite luxury resellers to bring you a massive giveaway. I will announce it at the end of this video and I will tell you exactly what to do to enter for your chance to win. If you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for joining me in another video. Or if you're new, welcome. This is Lula LV and I'm an avid luxury lover, particularly of Louis Vuitton, but I also like to make smart decisions with how I spend my money, as I'm sure you do too. That's why the goal on my channel is to help you make smarter luxury shopping decisions by sharing advice you can actually use based on my experiences as a luxury shopper. And that's what I intend to do with this video, telling you when it's better to buy new and when it's better to buy pre-loved. So first of all, let's talk about situations where I think it's better to buy new. And that is number one, when the item is selling on the pre-loved market at a premium. So what that means is you will spend more money over the retail price buying something on the pre-loved market versus buying it new in store. And typically that's with the trendy popular bag. So if there's a bag that's super popular, it'll sell out in stores. When you do see it pop up on the retail market, it's usually at a huge premium. The most recent example I've seen of this is the high-rise bum bag from Louis Vuitton. It's been super popular. It's been sold out in the stores. When I see it on the pre-loved market, it's usually marked up around $1,000 over the retail price. That's just absolutely insane to me. I cannot recommend paying that much for any bag, no matter how popular it is. My advice is to wait because eventually the store will get more stock. Eventually, you should be able to buy it from the store. And if it's a bag that you really want and will keep for a long time, you can wait a few months for the trend to die down a little bit and for more stock to be received in store. Of course, I'm not talking about bags like the Hermes Birkin, which are infamously difficult to get. I'm just talking about your regular bags that are trending and temporarily difficult to get. The second situation where I do think it's worth buying a bag new in store is if you're looking for that luxury experience. If you're celebrating a huge milestone achievement, or if you're even just on vacation somewhere and you want to go to a luxury store and buy something to celebrate that vacation or have a souvenir from that trip, by all means, I think it's great getting that luxury experience. That's actually this bag here, the Morel Tote, is one that I bought in New York City at Louis Vuitton's flagship store. I live in New Jersey and my husband and I went into New York for the day about a year ago to see a Louis Vuitton exhibit. And after the exhibit, we stopped in the flagship store on 57th Street in Manhattan. I bought this bag. It was a wonderful experience to go and see the store, shop there, and I have this wonderful bag now to remember that day and that experience. And the final situation where I do think it's better to buy in store is if you're looking for access to special perks with a particular brand. Unless you're spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on luxury goods a year, my advice is to pick one brand that's your favorite. If there's one brand where you spend most of your money, obviously for me it's Louis Vuitton, it is worth buying your big ticket items directly from the store. I'm talking things like leather bags, ready to wear, fine jewelry. if you purchase those items in store at one specific store with one specific client advisor, you can build a relationship. You will build your spend history and your profile at that store, and you can get access to some special perks, things like some pre-launch access. You can also get invites to events like in-store events. So if you're looking for some of that type of exclusive luxury experience and you spend primarily with one brand, I would buy the big ticket items in store because that can help get you access to some of those perks. Now let's talk about when it's better to buy pre-loved, and opposite of the last reason we left off with. If there's a brand that you don't buy a lot of, for me, it's basically anything that's not Louis Vuitton. I almost always buy it pre-loved. So for example, I have the Chanel mini reissue here. This I purchased pre-loved. This was from Rebag. I'm not a Chanel girl. This is the only Chanel bag I have. I'm not building any sort of special relationship with Chanel. I don't have a client advisor. I'm not looking for access to any perks at Chanel. And I'm also not looking for that in-store luxury experience with Chanel because that's what I'm doing with Louis Vuitton. So there's no reason for me to buy this directly from Chanel. I actually bought this particular one from Rebag and I saved close to $1,000 off of the retail price. I also have another wallet here. This is a YSL wallet. Again, YSL, I don't have any relationship with that brand. I don't have a ton of YSL, so it wasn't worth it for me to pay full retail price. I got this from Rebecca B Luxury and saved, I think, about $200 or $300 off of the retail price. The next reason where it's better to buy pre-loved is you simply can't buy it new anymore. The item has been discontinued. So I have a couple discontinued items here. This is the Louis Vuitton Mini Deauville. This was just discontinued maybe 2 or 3 years ago, so this is fairly new. I got this from Rebecca B Luxury, and this is like the perfect camera bag for me. It's just the right size. I love the adjustable crossbody strap. It's not attached right now. The little front pocket, which you don't always get on camera bags. A lot of them don't have an exterior pocket, but this one does. So this was a great score from Rebecca B Luxury. I couldn't get it from Louis Vuitton, but I could get it pre-loved. Another example is this Zoe wallet. So again, this is not specifically discontinued. You can get the Zoe from Louis Vuitton, but you can't get it in this color. I don't know why, but I have a thing for pink wallets and small leather goods. I absolutely love them. I don't have any pink bags, but I have a ton of pink wallets. I was looking for a small wallet for my mini bags. This Zoe checked off all the boxes, and I was able to save money buying this pre-loved versus a new Zoe from the store. For this one, I think I saved over $100 off of retail. Another reason when it's better to buy pre-loved is to look for vintage bags. And I'm not talking specifically discontinued bags here. There's a difference between discontinued and vintage. Discontinued, like this Deauville, is just that they don't make it anymore. It's not necessarily an old bag. This one I have is only 3 years old. Vintage doesn't necessarily mean discontinued. You can get a vintage Speedy, which is still being produced by the store. This vintage bag here that I have, this is vintage and discontinued. This is the Louis Vuitton Pont Neuf in Epi leather, and I absolutely love this because of these 2 huge outer pockets on the outside. I got this from Rebecca B Luxury for I think around $700 or $800, which is a great deal for a full leather bag from Louis Vuitton. One of the reasons why it's great to look for a vintage bag is the quality and the craftsmanship. You can get a beautiful vintage bag that will last you for many, many more years to come, because something's to be said about the quality of the materials and the way that it was constructed many years ago. Like anything else, luxury brands are guilty of cutting corners to save money. I think vintage is really great to look into, particularly because not only are the items generally better made, oh, and actually, speaking of better made, you can get a vintage Chanel bag with 24 karat gold hardware. This one here, even though it's pre-loved, it's newer. Chanel these days only uses gold tone hardware. So anything that you get new from the store will not have 24 karat gold, but you can get a beautiful vintage Chanel bag with real gold hardware at a fraction of the price of a current bag. So I think if you are open to vintage designs, look at vintage. You can get beautiful bags, beautiful quality with many more years of life in them, and at a fraction of the price. Now, before we get into the giveaway announcement, I do have to address one issue with buying pre-loved, and I hear this come up a lot in arguments against buying pre-loved. When you buy pre-loved, there is always a chance that you could get an inauthentic item, and there's a chance that you could get scammed. Unfortunately, that's true. There are shady sellers out there who will take advantage of you. Always, always, always buy from a trusted seller. If there's a seller that you're not familiar with, you don't have any references, if there's anything that gives you pause, anything that seems even just slightly off to you, listen to your gut instinct and do not buy from that seller. So, and when it comes to trusted sellers, there's a few things to look for and a few things that I recommend. So always make sure that the seller guarantees authenticity. You should be able to ask the seller how they authenticate their items, and they should give you a clear answer. And if they can't, don't buy from that person. So you have a few options. You can go with a major reseller, a site like Fashion File or Yugi's Closet or Rebag. That's a business that's well known. They're established. They've been in the resale industry for many years. They do guarantee authenticity. They authenticate the items themselves. Even so, you should always get a pre-loved item authenticated again yourself. It's really easy to go online. There's authenticators out there who will authenticate your item based on detailed photos, and you can get a certificate of authenticity for as little as like $15 or $20, and that can help give you peace of mind. If you buy from those sellers that guarantee authenticity and you have a certificate from an authenticator that says it's either not authentic or it's inconclusive, they just can't authenticate it, those sellers that guarantee authenticity should be able to refund your money to you. So I'm talking about the major sites like Fashion File. I know there's pros and cons to all those sites, but try to go through some place that's established that can help protect you should anything happen. If you go with an independent seller, always look for references. Try to get a personal reference if you can. One that I personally recommend is Rebecca B Luxury. I've bought many things from her, including many of the items you see here. I've personally bought from Rebecca B Luxury. She's a great person. She will not scam you. She guarantees authenticity. She uses entropy to issue certificates of authenticity, and they financially back all of their certificates. Entropy does. So I have a huge peace of mind buying from her, and I've even partnered with Rebecca to bring you a huge giveaway. We are giving away a $400 gift certificate to Rebecca B Luxury. So if you are looking for a pre-loved bag, you have a chance to win $400 to score that bag from Rebecca B Luxury. So let me tell you what you have to do to enter. Number one, make sure you're subscribed to my channel. And number two, like this video. Those are just two really easy ways for you to support my channel, and supporting my channel in turn helps me to continue doing giveaways in the future. The third step is to leave a comment on this video. Let me know what it is that you're looking for on the resale market. Are you on the hunt for anything in particular? Or if you've made a really good score on the pre-loved market, I would love to hear what that was. Share your pre-loved success stories with us. So just leave a comment, like, and subscribe. Then when you're done here on YouTube, head on over to Instagram. All you have to do is make sure that you follow me at Lula LV and follow Rebecca B Luxury at Rebecca B Luxury. I'm including the Instagram rules here to enter because Instagram is the main platform where Rebecca sells. She does live events every week where she will model all the bags, all the goods for you, show you live on video the item you are actually going to purchase, and it is so much fun. There's a really great community of ladies who join her live selling events every week, so it's just a blast to go on. So because she does mainly sell on Instagram, you will also have to follow us there to enter the giveaway. Those are all the giveaway rules. The contest will be open until November 24th, that Friday. It will close at midnight, and we will notify the winner shortly thereafter. Good luck to everyone entering. Check out the description box below for the complete rules, all the fine print on how to enter. Good luck again to everyone. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and don't forget to come back every Friday for new videos. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye now.